Shalom, Alchemists, welcome back to GMSLondon, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Rakakwadash, the honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and honors that they're teaching the truth in all sincerity. Okay, just a news article here, man. Just showing you what the devil's all about. Because this is what he does repeatedly, man. When he wants something, he'll find a way to take it from you, man. So I'm gonna title this video, "The Hammer of the Earth will cease, or will soon cease, man." Because this devil, beginning with America, is nothing but an oppressor on the earth, man. Okay, a dictator. Okay, and like you see with everything that he's done. This guy that doesn't do nothing righteously, man. Man's all setting all types of coups and trying to steal shit from these other nations, man. He decimates nations. Okay, he's decimated the nation of Israel. He's decimated all these nations that are around about him, man. He's plotted and stolen from them, man. Because that's what the devil does. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill. Okay, and that's what he's done to gain power in the earth, and that's what he does to maintain power in the earth, man. So right here, an article from RT says you'll lose everything. Trump issues ultimatum to Venezuelan military. Says all options are open. Okay, he wants to take all their oil and shit. All their resources. Okay, so he's they've backed a puppet leader to rise against Venezuelan President Maduro to try and oust him, man. So the US can gain control of Venezuela. Okay. While he's helping to starve the nation, man, causing a crisis in Venezuela, man. And at the same time, sending aid like he's a good guy when you're stopping, you're holding back all the funds and shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna read a bit of this article anyway, and we'll grab some scriptures, man. Because this is how the devil operates, man. Okay. It says US President Donald Trump warned the Venezuelan military that they are risking their lives and future by supporting President Maduro in a heated speech that left all options open to bring democracy in the Latin American country. In the name of democracy, this is what they do. They fuck up your nation. Okay, it's the same way, Rome was acting, man. To bring civilization, to the rest of the world, man. This is their version of it. Okay. Now it's called, democracy. It says we seek a peaceful transition of power. So they're demanding a transition of power, even though this puppet leader that they've set up, man, he's only a self-declared president, man. Okay, they ain't no official. Who made him president, bro? That's what I'm saying. No one made this guy president. He just said he's president, and then the US are backing him. Man, they're just demanding, change the transition, man. It says, but all options are open. Trump declared. It says, speaking at Florida International University in Miami on Monday, directly addressing the Venezuelan soldiers who continue to back President Nicolas Maduro, he gave them the choice of accepting self-proclaimed interim President Juan Guaido, his generous offer of amnesty, or facing no safe harbor, no easy exit, and no way out. So you will lose everything, he cautioned. I have a message for every official who is helping to keep Maduro in place. The eyes of the entire world are upon you today, every day in the future. Alright? So Trump proclaimed that the days of socialism and communism are numbered, blaming Maduro dictatorship for all of Venezuela's woes. Peace-loving nations are willing to help Venezuela. So America's a peace-loving nation, yeah? But you go around blowing all these nations to hell. Libya, Syria, you just blow the shit out of everybody. Iran, Iraq. Well, not Iran, not yet. But Iraq. Okay, this is what you do. You ain't peace-loving at all, man. You're always at war with somebody, man. Dropping bombs on somebody. Right? It says it's is willing to help Venezuela reclaim its democracy, its dignity, and its destiny. He said. So the crowd were cheering. He's speaking in sweet words of freedom, freedom for all. Yeah, just not for the people you fuck up, innit? Right? So Trump boasted that the US has been the first of dozens of nations to recognize Guaido when the National Assembly leader unilaterally declared himself president. Okay? How can you do that, man? How can you just do that? It's glossing over the world's split reaction to the regime change attempt. Okay, it's not a certain thing. You're saying that you're president, but you didn't, win no election. You're gonna say he's stating foul play, and so you're just gonna declare yourself president, man. Hell, man. Says Maduro has declared he will not bow to US pressure or resign. See, pressure, man. Okay, that's what a hammer does. Applies pressure. Okay, applies pressure. When you hit a nail, you're applying pressure to force the nail through, a piece of wood, man. Right? It says blaming Washington for deliberately exacerbating the crisis. He has declared the aid sitting at the Colombian border to be little more than crumbs and a publicity stunt, especially compared to the billions of dollars the US has frozen in Venezuelan assets. Okay, so America, making a power play right now to get into Venezuela. So they can steal their resources, man. Notably their oil. Okay, because Venezuela is like the largest oil producer or something like that. Okay, so this is what America wants. Okay, and this is how they do things. Okay, and they repeatedly do the same tactics over and over again to appear righteous in the moment. They can't just go in there and just like they used to do, just go to a land and just fuck everybody up, and steal their shit. Now they gotta go a longer route, which is more nationally acceptable. You cause a crisis in a place and you offer help, man, and you get your greasy hands in, okay, and you work from the inside. You set up these puppet leaders, which is all America's ever done. Just a means to rob and steal from nations, man. Okay, but this is all gonna come to an end, man. And this world is gonna be at rest from the oppression of the so-called white man. Okay, of Esau. Okay. But as I'm get Mark chapter 2 verse 2 says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. Okay, so they're plotting and planning all the damn fucking time because they're able to. Okay, and they ain't, these other nations, they don't get to offer, much resistance, man. Eventually, America will break them. These weaker nations, right? So, and they covet fields and take them by violence. Okay, they start all these uprisings and riots and shit. They spill blood. They cause it a whole crisis. Okay, as a means to intervene. So they don't care whose blood is spilled. They don't really care about the people in Venezuela. Okay, a lot of Israelites are suffering just because of the greed of America, man. It says, and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Okay, which is what they did to us. Okay, they stole our lands. Okay, they stole the nation of Israel. Okay, they stole us physically. Okay, put us into bondage, put us into slavery. Okay, they oppressed us, man. They stole our heritage. Okay, this is, like I said, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill. This is what the so-called white man has done throughout the whole of his history, man. That is his glory. That is his blessing upon the earth, was his violence, man. That is Esau's blessing. And this is how he rules the world, man. Alright, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Okay, there's a great judgment coming upon Esau, man. Okay, his kingdom is at its end, and he's doing these last, his last power moves to secure resources and all this kind of stuff, because hey, they got a World War III to fight. Okay, so they need all the resources they can get. Okay, and this is ultimately why this is happening. Okay, this is Psalms 73. Start from verse 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Okay, the so-called white man, he prospers in this world through his wickedness, right? But why is it that he prospers, man? He's wicked. Why did the wicked prosper? Because the wicked are in rulership. Okay, the so-called white man is in rulership. It says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Okay, the so-called white man's got it good compared to everybody else, man. Okay, because he's got the rulership, man, but he rules everything in wickedness. Alright, it says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Okay, like I mentioned, he's a violent man. So their eyes stand out with fatness, and they have more than heart could wish, and yet he still wants more. He still wants to take more and more from everybody else, man. He don't care who suffers. Whoever stands in his way, he don't care. He'll quite happily take food from your mouth, man. Okay, which is basically what he's doing, man. People are dying, man. Through starvation and shit. Alright? So they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Okay? So he, America, the so-called white man, going around acting like he helping people. But he's the one causing he's the one causing all this mess, man. You don't feel a way about it, man. Alright. It's Job chapter 27. Verse 13 says, this is the portion of a wicked man with God, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. Okay, like I said, the so-called white man is a very well-known oppressor, man. Right, it says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Okay, so Most High is going to sacrifice children of the oppressor, man. Okay, that are here today. Okay, so there's no getting away from the judgment just because generations passed since you put the so-called Negroes into slavery, and so on and so forth, man. Okay, that was generations ago since you decimated the Native Americans, man. Okay, that doesn't excuse you, man. Okay, you gonna pay for your seed, man. Okay. Alright, it says, those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Okay. So you're gonna ultimately pay for it. As a nation, you're gonna pay for all the evil and wickedness that you've done on the earth, man. Okay, especially to the children of Israel. Alright. This is Jeremiah 50 verse 23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? Okay, so this is going to come to an end, man. America is not going to be... America is not going to exist. So they ain't going to be able to oppress nobody. Okay, the so-called white man is not going to exist. He's not going to oppress nobody. Okay, you will be cut asunder, man. Alright, so